Hello everyone and welcome to week 2. First I want to give you some feedback on week 1. Overall, very good job. I am doing my very best to read all the discussions and post feedback no later than the close of the day on Wednesday. Close of the day for me is unfortunately about 11:59 p.m., much like some of you. But you will see feedback, so stay tuned for that. I wanted to mention Hannah Thomason actually made a good comment that I want to respond to regarding what exactly is the United Nations. And so I'm going to add some additional content in the week 2 module just to give a little bit of an overview over what the United Nations is and a discussion of whether or not it's still relevant. So an interesting point about the United Nations is that there's an ongoing debate of whether or not it's relevant and pertinent, and is it even effective. In fact, I have a paper in my garage for my own undergraduate courses in the early 2000s that debated this question. So it's still ongoing, and hopefully you can read it and make some decisions for yourself, and this can probably come up later. I'll probably pull it into some future discussions, so be sure and read the content that I post. This week, we're looking at forms of community engagement and civic leadership. This is happening all around us. So if you read the news or listen to the news, watch it on TV, you'll see that there are examples of this happening. I posted an example from the Marietta Daily Journal. So you may not be aware, or perhaps you are, that high school students around the nation, including Cobb County, are planning a walkout for tomorrow. This is a form of civic engagement, community engagement. There is a very robust debate taking place as to whether or not this is an effective use of time and energy. Is it more of a disruption? And that's up for debate. So take a look, and based on what you're reading in the course content and the textbook, form some ideas for yourself and perhaps have a conversation with a family member or friend. The quiz for Module 2 is going to be revised. I've added a little bit of content, so I wanted to update the quiz to reflect that. So you'll see the Module 2 quiz posted at some point in time tonight. If you have any questions, head on over to that Q&A space and we'll see you online.